you gotta want it more than you hate it. Because being an athlete, being a student athlete even, is hard. It's not an easy path. When you choose this lifestyle, you're choosing suffering. And you gotta want to be a pro athlete more than you hate that suffering. Because there's days when you just don't feel like you have the energy to do anything. There's days when you feel like lying down in bed all day would be a better option than going to school and going to training again. There's days where there's zero motivation to do anything. But all of those days are just the days that are testing you, that are testing your resilience, your discipline, that are testing you on how bad you want it. Because if you don't want it more than you hate it, then you won't do it. And if you don't do it, then you're not getting to pro level. And that only tells me you do not want it enough. Because wanting to be pro takes going to training, doing the reps, running whatever length you gotta run, practicing technique, lifting weights, taking care of your diet, being healthy, not eating junk, being disciplined on wanting to be a pro athlete takes a lot of discipline and resilience. It is not an easy path. You are not choosing the easy road. But on the other hand, that roller road is not easy either. Because yeah, it looks easier than it is to actually train and do all of that. But in reality, later in life, let's look at 20 years from now. The one who is disciplined, the one who trains now, he's gonna be a pro athlete 20 years from now. And he probably is gonna continue his career 20 years from now. And the one who was lying down, scrolling, taking the easy path, then they are struggling. They don't have work, they don't do anything because they did not put in the work. They did not want it more than they hated. Because personally, I hate the training. I hate having to track my meals. I hate having to wake up early and actually do work. I hate doing the reps. I hate practicing technique. I hate practicing strength. I hate running around the court. And it's actually hard. And that's why I hate it. But going through it is part of what I gotta do to actually get to pro. Because I wanna be a pro athlete. I wanna get to high level in volleyball. I wanna play at a club, like high tier club. I wanna play at a national. I wanna be a good volleyball pro athlete. And doing the training, practicing technique, that's all it takes to actually get there. And even though I personally hate it, I do it as if I love it because I want to be pro. And the moment you start hating the stuff you do more than you want to achieve your goal is the moment you are cooked. You lost. Because then you'll stop doing what it takes, which in turn means you won't get to where you want to be. And that's personally something that pisses me off. Because how can you want something but not be willing to do what it takes? Because how I see things, when you want something, there's like a trail that you gotta follow in order to get there. Taking me as an example, I want to be a pro athlete, and that's like up here in the own life and what I want to do. And what it takes is like a uphill battle completely, because you gotta train, you gotta wake up early, you gotta live as if you were a pro athlete when you're not, and you're dealing with school. And that's why I'm a student athlete, because I'm going through school, keeping up good grades, and I'm on that journey. It's a steep journey and it's not easy, but anything you want will take something, and you gotta want it. You gotta want your goal more than you hate the process, because if not, you will not get anywhere. Because then you will be the one who chooses to lie down. Oh, one day is not gonna affect me, one day is not gonna take me away from my goal. But that one day becomes 2 days, that those 2 days become a week, that week becomes a month, and that month becomes a year, and then you have done nothing. Because why? Oh, because I hate doing these things. I hate doing the reps. I hate running around the court. I hate training technique. But you want to become a pro athlete, don't you? And all of those things that you hate and don't do because you hate them and I don't want to do them are the things that you are required to actually get to your goal. And that's all I can tell you. You gotta want it and love it more than you hate it, because it's not an easy job. And wanting it is what will get you through the hate. And that's gonna be all for today. Remember, do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.